Bruh. Alright, oh no. I just noticed my mic is being awkward. I might have to restart OBS. Oh no. Um. hmm. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna fix it either. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Karma. Yeah, for real. So, like, right now, at least in my software, it's showing that, like, one side is a little bit louder than the other, like in the mix, which is, I don't know why it does that, but every once in a while, OBS does that. But yeah, I didn't, I swear I didn't turn on sub only mode, but I was like looking at those settings earlier, so I might have accidentally clicked it. I want to have to restart OBS because then I'll have to restart my stream. Um, hmm. Don't know walled mark. Yeah, exactly. uh, how bad does it sound? That's the question. Like, if it's tolerable, then I won't. But if it sounds like if it's pretty obvious, then I'm gonna just restart real quick. This has only been 7 minutes. Sounds fine. Hear for myself. Sounds fine. Okay. Hello? Oh, yeah. Hmm. It sounds fine, I guess. I just like turn it on so I could hear myself. Me, sorry, I'm so prepared right now. Turn on some music. This shouldn't be too loud, but it might be. I think it'll be fine. That should be good. All right. So, yeah, let's open some packs, I guess. I don't know. I do have a little shot counter up in the corner. And if you look at my redeems, there is a shot redeem. It is on a 1 minute cooldown. So, do with that as you will. I don't want to get completely destroyed, but it might end up happening anyway. And I think so. What I'm going to do is like, all right, Mark. Cheers. I know. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like everybody who watches me has at least like a couple thousand points. Because I tend to be pretty liberal with like refunding people points and giving points back, just because it's fun. I like when people use my redeems. So what I was gonna say was I'm gonna have a rule where every time I pull an SR, which is a secret rare, or a SP, which my chances of pulling one of those pretty low, but if I do pull one, then I will take 5 shots for that. So if I pull an SP, I'm pretty much gonna die. If I pull a SR, I'll just take 1 shot. Is it not on has it already been a minute? Oh my god. Gonna have to change the timer on that to be longer. Yeah, I kind of underestimated that a little bit. 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is okay. Now I have to pour another shot. I'm drinking Absolute vodka today. I don't have that much left though, so if I run out, I have a margarita mix downstairs and I'll just have some of that. Thank you, Mark. We're not even a single box or pack in yet. Gosh, we'll make both right now. So, that's funny. Let me change this to... All right. Okay. So I'm gonna start with this, which is it's a trial deck. Between me and Mark, there's no way we don't hit true. Unless I get so drunk that I pass out on stream and then it's over. But yeah, friend or girlfriend. This is a trial deck. So it's like a what would you call it? Like a starter deck, I guess. But these do have a chance to have SPs on them or in them. And for those who don't play Whis, an SP is a signed card, so it'll have like an autograph of either the voice actor or the artist of the character in it, which is fun. Where basically it's a game that's they pretty much exclusively do cards in anime, like based off animes. Go ahead and open this. I don't know how much glare and reflection is gonna be on this, so just give me a second. Okay. Whis? So that's the card game. The card game is Wish Wars. That's the name of it anyway. There's, there it is on the back as well. Yeah. But yeah, so this trial deck is based off Rent a Girlfriend, which I actually haven't seen. But it was a freebie from the person I bought these from, so there's a slim chance that there's an SP. It's like 1 in 6 trial decks, I think. So, and I don't know if it's gonna be at the front or the back, but you know, this is technically an SR right here. That's right there in that bottom corner. And I did say I would take a shot for every SR, but I'm not gonna count that as one. Otherwise, this is also an SR, so I would already have. You guys want me to take 2 shots? Yeah. I mean, I will. It's fine. I'll take 2 shots. Let me know if I'm like blocking the card art or anything too. I don't know the characters in this, but since this is just like a trial deck, I was just seeing if I got a SP. I'm gonna say no. There's no signed cards in there. All right, I'll take 2 shots. 2 SRs right there. I don't drink that often, so like my tolerance is pretty low. Wait 30 seconds. I was just gonna take. Oh, you're gonna make me take 3? I realize I'm gonna run out of this bottle very quickly at the rate we're going. The problem is when I like. Thank you, Zach. When I say I'm taking a shot, like it's like half this glass. Okay, like, it's more than a shot. Thank you, Zen. Okay, this one will be for Zen. We're at 3. Let me take 2 more. I'm saying I'm taking 2 more. Hold on. Scammed. You're not scammed yet. There's 4. Like, it's not that bad, despite drinking it straight, but it is strong. True. I'll sell it to Shaz. I'll be like, $300. Liver failure stream. No, I don't have enough alcohol for that. Am I passing out on stream though? That's possible. I took a nap before this, and for whatever reason, I thought my stream was supposed to be at 7 p.m. MST. And then I looked at my schedule and it said 6, and I was like, why did I do that to myself? Because like I woke up from my nap at like 5:30, and then I started setting up. Because like it took me a while to get the camera like to have good focus and like figure out like lighting and all that. And then I was like, I looked at my schedule and I was like, oh shit. I was supposed to start like 30 minutes ago. If you've shown the timer, you can make it fail within frequency instead of volume. That's true. Yeah, me. Oh, one more shot I gotta take. I like gave it a moment. My stomach. I don't want. I don't want to throw up on stream. Cheers. Oh, I went to like go for my mouse, but it's over here. All right. 5 in. No, no packs open. Just a trial deck. All right, let's open this Hololive box. Bro, we're already drunk? No, I'm not actually. I think there's six packs in here. Start with the first one. So what I'm looking for is Krone. That's my Oshi from Hololive, but I'll be happy with some of the other girls as well too. So I'll say I don't know that many Hololive members, so I apologize in advance. I'm not a Hololive expert. I like who I like, and that's like pretty much it. This is gonna be a pain trying to open these the way Pete taught me, but why? Okay, hold on. That opens so easily. Earlier when I was practicing with Pete, when I'm not slightly tipsy already, I could not open these packs for the life of me doing the way he showed me. But the way I just did it now, it opened like butter. Transparent gloves, so scandalous. I know. See, I wasn't gonna wear gloves at all because I don't really care, but I have a cut right here, and it's kind of gross. So like, I'm just I'm wearing gloves. Also, hi Arena. I am 5 shots in, so I'm a little tipsy. I just opened my first pack. We're on a roll. Yeah. So there's a certain okay. I don't have enough alcohol to like ruin me, but yeah. Okay, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you for the shot redeem. Let me just yeah, within the first minute I had already taken 2 shots, and then I opened a trial deck and I said whenever I pull an SR card, I would take a shot. And there's 2 SR cards by default in the trial decks, so I had to take 2 more. Cheers. Six shots deep. All right. We're finally getting to the first pack. I don't know. Usually when you open these, there's like a certain amount of cards that you would like take from the back, put to the front, so that you would have your special card at the very back. But I don't know how many that is for these. So, yeah. I don't know who this is. Like I said, I only know a few Hololive girls. We'll figure it out shortly. Exactly. Who is this? This is isn't she like the first Hololive VTuber? Or am I wrong? Sora, that's her name. Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. I know this is Krone. Or not, not Crony. 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 Hello, Holly. Are you the new girl? I thought so. I've never seen you before. Konnichiwa. I'm David Kuhn. Hello, Queen. You'll have to excuse me. I am 6 shots deep and it's only been 20 minutes. So I'm sorry. Drunk, guys. Come on. give me a chance. It doesn't take a lot. Oh. Let's go. I don't know the rules on these packs. I'm pretty sure there's always at least one foil. Yeah. Pretty. I like that. Okay, it is the back of the pack, so that's good to know. Let me get a sleeve for her. KFC. Chicken. Alright. We're gonna need to get through these a little bit faster, otherwise I'm never gonna get through this without being destroyed. On to the next pack. We'll see if it opened as easy as the last one. Like I said earlier, I swear when I was practicing with Pete, like, I could not open these. But now that I'm, like, slightly tipsy, like, drunk strength, I guess, I don't know. It's so easy, what the heck? I could not open these earlier, the way he was showing me. Like, there's a certain way to open it where you don't damage the packs or the cards inside. Let it rip. Right. And there's our first card. Oh, Pecora. Let's go. She's so cute. She's one of the Hololive girls I do know and that I like. Next up, we have... I know her name. At least I think I do. It's Fauna, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like her. Ooh. And here is the special for that pack. I really like the foiling that they do for these. It's so pretty. Noelle. Noelle with the armor look really different. On to the next one. I'm really hoping for like Krone, Gura, Pecora as a foil would be cool. Yeah, I don't like I said, I don't know that many Hololive girls, I'm gonna be honest. I need to study on Hololive VTubers. I do support them quite a bit more than Niji though, personally. So wow. But the problem is like Halia, like I like what I like. You know, and I don't really go out of my way to watch people that I like don't already like. I guess I don't know. Like if I see a clip from them, then I'm like, let's go. I like women exactly. You'll teach me during the car ride to the hotel. All right, Mark. All right, I'll take that. Wait a second. Okay, see that right there? There's like a little hole in it. No wonder it's opening so much easier. I was opening Oshi Noko packs earlier. I'll call the cost even. Thank you, Holly. Hello, Dart. Yeah, card rips. You only watch clips of the corporate VTubers? That's fair, Zen. Alright. And he's drunk. Yeah, this brings back memories. One time, me and my friends, I went to Target with them and we just bought out like all of the Pokemon cards they had in like the singular packs. Spent like $200 on singles, which is a waste of money, but... And then we like went over to my friend's house and we got drunk and opened them. And there is a video of it on YouTube on my old account, but you'll never find that. All right, and here is our first card. See, Zen, you do not know what it is. That video is unlisted. Let's go. She's cute. Luna. Yeah. All right. And on to the next one. Me. Nothing better than drunk gotcha balls. For real, for real. Oh, Kobo. Let's go. Nice. She's one of the ones that I would like in foil. Shit, I know her name. She's she ID in Hololive. ID branch. Could I be or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Oh, I'm right. Okay, that's what I thought. On to the next one. What's the percentage of pulling a signed card? It's not great, Mark. In the summer set, there's no signed cards, from what I understand. There is SPs, but they're not signed. Yeah. Scam. No, no, no. The SP cards still look really cool, Mark. Trust. Guild, hello. Thank you for the stretch. Let me do that real quick. All right. Thank you for the shot, then. A woof. Aw. Not shrink. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Cheers. I miss you too, Guild. Oh. Okay. Want a case? I think I was talking to Pete about that earlier. It does depend on the set. Usually the SSPs are pretty rare. Yep. This is our first card from this pack. Sorry that I'm not that knowledgeable on Hololive. I know the girls that I like. That's about it. The other boxes that I'm gonna be opening, I know a little bit more about. So. I'd ask, but he'd bully me. I think so. He was saying in the sets that have SPs and SSPs, generally there's a master case and there's a regular case. So like a master case in Japanese is 3 cases. And basically you're guaranteed generally around 2 SPs per case and then 1 SSP per master case. I could be wrong on that though. Our next card. The next one is the foil. Cute. Zeta? She's cute. Another Hololive ID. I see. I feel like there's same gen as Kobo. Ah, I see. I was gonna say, I feel like yeah, Dart, for real. He would ignore Mark. Isn't there's like what, 52 members of Hololive or something like that? Maybe I'm wrong, but it's quite a bit. Luca! Hello, Luca. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Shut up, Mark. Nothing more satisfying than opening cards. I know, right? Opening cards and also drinking. So, you know, it is what it is. These are the foils that we've gotten so far, Luca. Hi, Dart, and I guess Mark. Yeah. Come on, Mark. All right, on to the next pack. And for the first card, she's adorable. Luca is also a card and gacha addict. Let's go. You love to see it. Botan, Guild, thank you for the shot. Thank you. Let me take that real quick. I can't remember if I updated it the last time I took a shot. Did. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Cheers. This one's for you, Guild. I'm gonna pass that on stream. Gotcha, definitely. Card, I actually haven't opened a pack of anything in so long, but will live vicariously through others. Others being Pete and his mom, Peter and his mods. And I was gonna say recently, like I've kind of wanted to get more into card games, so I will be doing more of these in the future as well. In real life, gotcha. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. Oh God, he's here. Oh, Peter, actually, I have something to show you that I got kind of semi-recently. It's like I can hear Peter now. He's almost here. Yeah, hold on one second. I'll be right back. I know that you have this card already, but I did win this at an auction recently, like about a month ago. It is. Yeah. It came graded. It came graded. I bid on it because it was lower than the normal cost of a rock card. So I was like, why not? You've got an Ian and a Japanese. Nice. I think I got that one for like 55, maybe $60, something like that. Oh, you used to work for a rare coin company? That's so awesome, Luca. Fun fact about me, I actually I used to collect coins. I kind of still do. You sorted coins in those graded plastic holders all day. That's awesome. Yeah, so I used to collect coins. I still like kind of do. Not really too much anymore, but I definitely did for a while. Hold on. I have a couple of other graded cards. That would be such a fun job. I wanted to grade coins for a while too, actually, whenever I got into it. So yeah, here's my Corone SP. And then this one's a 10, but I wasn't happy with just a regular 10, so I got the black label as well. Yeah, so Peter, about that, Weiss like just grades really well. They have very good card stock. So yeah, I have the black label version, which is a perfect 10 on everything from Beckett. 10 on surface, edges, surface, corners, all that. There's actually only 2 of these in English in existence, so I own one of them. Kind of cool. I used to pick up coins all the time when I was a kid. Eventually, I brought them to a coin store, and they were more than $200. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. Pro flexing? Just a little bit, Mark. Just a little bit. I love Corone. He's my favorite, so. And then I also have this anime Dark Magician girl graded. Black labels for real. Black labels go. Yeah. Need to get your coasters graded now. Do they grade coasters? I didn't know that. The dark mode. All right, Mark, hold on. Let me put these away real quick. I also have like a different Corone SP as well. It's not graded, and I'm not gonna grade it because there is surface damage on it. So like, it would grade like a 6 or a 7 anyway. Thank you for the hydrate, Luca. Let me take the shot first, and then I'll take that water as well. Oh, and Holly as well. Thank you for the hydrate. No floor sleeping. Who opens cards fastest? So yeah, this is my other Rene SP. She's so cute in this one. I love this card. This guy is drunk and opening packs faster. Step it up. What can I say? But yeah, I love the art on this card so much. I wanted to get a graded one, and there was one. It was a Beckett 10. It wasn't a black label, but I was watching it and I didn't have the money for it at the time to buy it, so unfortunately I wasn't able to grab it, but I really wanted to grab it. All the other ones that are 10s are going for like $900 to $1,000 on eBay right now, so there's that. Anyway, let me hydrate real quick. Thank you, Luca and Halia. And okay, Peter, let me do the squats real quick. I'll fall over doing them, bro. Squat squad, let's go. $669 squats, Peter. Oh, sheesh. I have a very physically demanding job. So, like, I should still work out and I want to, but I don't. Because I do most of it at work. You tried a physical 100 squat regime. 30 reps? Oh, God. I'm good on that. Let me finish opening this pack. It's been like at least 10 minutes since I opened it and haven't even looked past the first card. How they did that, I have no clue. Oh. You're judging a lot right now, Pete. I'm sorry. Is my lighting better than earlier? Maybe a little bit. VIP. You used to do 300 squats a day on top of workouts. I'm glad that you think it's better, Pete. I did properly set up everything this time. No VIP. He's not VIP in my channel, and because I like Pete, it's never gonna happen. Bro, really taking lessons from Peter installing pack opening stream. You gotta milk the content, you know. I only have like a whole nother box of Hololive and then 3 more boxes to open. And anything good? Just these so far. I haven't even finished the first box yet, and it's been 45 minutes. I'm also taking it pretty slow and drinking, so what can I say? It's gonna be a while. Oh, let's go. You're also drinking? Let's go, Pete. Bay, I know. Let's go. Nice. Alright, back to work. So, you don't hate all of us, Pete. I'm hoping that I get a Corona in this one, because it's the last one for this box. Oh yeah, Pete. I don't know why, but these packs are so much easier to open than the Oshinoko packs. Oh no. I'm sorry, Pete. Thank you for the gifted sub, Mark. I appreciate it. Bro. So funny. Alright. On to the last one for this box. The first one? It's over for me about to get banned from Peter's Discord. It was a worthwhile cause, Mark. Next one should be the foil. Yeah. Your Oshi. Oh, nice. Mark, do you want to buy this off me? $5. I'm just kidding. I don't know how much the card's worth. Oh, I see an ear. I see 2 ears. A phantom signed card. Polka. Yeah. So cute. The VIP is going to summon an SSP now. That'd be so hype. I got one more box of Hololive to get through. I'm gonna do this. I am a little dizzy right now, actually. From the shots. That's so funny. It's only been 8. Oh yeah, when Hololive releases their game, Peter, it's over for my wallet and my bank account. Zen, thank you for the shot. I don't know if I updated my shot counter earlier. My glass for it. GG. Yeah. I'm planning on buying, like, I didn't. Thank you. I'll update it to 9 once I take this one. I'm planning on buying, like, a bunch of the Shy Lily cards, too, whenever they come out eventually. It's so funny that she named that card game V card. Oh, she push. Are you saying? I think they're at Offkai. I don't know if they're selling anything. I don't think they are, because whenever Shy Lily like announced the game, it's still really early on in the development process of that card game. It's only going to be through gamer subs, is what I understood from it anyway. It's the Face Connect in any card game. Ah, I see. I don't think that's the same one. Because the one that Shy Lily is pushing is V card, which is in collaboration with gamer subs, and then anybody could have gotten their character put into the card game actually for a while. They just had to respond to her tweet about it, which would have been really cool to have a Phantom card, but I was like, I don't know. Anyway, let me take this shot real quick. Cheers. Right. We're at 9 total since I forgot the last one. Let me find something to open this. saw Phase Connect was going to be at AN this year, which is pretty hype. Since I'm going to be going to that this summer, for those who didn't know. I bumped my mic, sorry for the camera shake. Imagine going to AN. Maybe you should go to an anime convention. You should, Zen. It's fun. I'm probably going to go to the local one here, too. The Fan Expo. Which is not really an anime convention, per se, but it's fine. There's a lot of Genshin cosplayers last year there, so. Alright. On to the next box. I feel like I can drag this out longer than Peter can. Oh, that's funny. Aw, not a dupe. Got a duplicate. No. She's literally right there. Oh, that's so funny. Mark, you want to buy both of them? They're for sale. $10 for both. Just kidding. If you want, I'll give them to you for free. Free of charge. $10. That's a scam. I don't know how much these are going for, but I know it's not $10 or $5 per card. Oh, Kali, let's go. Oh, yeah, I'll sign them for you. That way it will be worth $5. Nice. She's one that I would like in the foil as well. And the last one. For a second, it was a duplicate of these, and I was like, no. Cauliflower. Hachima, yeah. Getting a sleeve, but I am struggling. All right, on to the next one. No Corona yet. My Oshi is somewhere in here, I promise. Or I hope. Not I promise. There's no way to know for certain. Oh, Pecora again. That's another duplicate. Let's go though. She's cute. Don't know this VTuber's name, I'm sorry. She's cute though. Roboco. Nice. And the next one. All these girls are so cute in their swimsuit models. Or designs, I guess. Chloe. Yeah. Last one. Where'd the moon? The moon? I don't know. Ayami? I really wish that Magic would step their game up in terms of like foils, because that's so for me, like Magic is a card game that I've played for a very long time, and I think some of the newer like collector's edition like search foils. MTG X Hololive. Imagine it's possible. I mean, they're doing a Miku collab right now. Oh, you're gonna make me do push-ups, Kale. Thank you. It's like Peter push-ups, except I'm drunk, so I'm gonna fall on my face. Luca, thank you for the hydrate. I'll hydrate after I do the push-ups real quick. Sen, thank you for the shot. I'm gonna take the shot before I do the push-ups. It's like you can hear Peter now. Yeah, I'm budget Peter. Faced. Guys, we have a problem. I ran out. So I'm gonna have to go downstairs and grab my other drink, but I do have enough for this last shot, so it's okay. I have a margarita mix downstairs. We'll make it work. I have some other alcohol too, but it won't be as great to take by itself. Cheers. Change this real quick. I'm also gonna get water because I don't actually have any water left in my water bottle. So while I go downstairs to grab the margarita mix, I'll grab that as well. But let me do the push-ups real quick and then I'll do that. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah, Mark, thank you for the gifted sub. Congrats on the gifted sub, Luca. I'm back now, by the way. You're being taught a bad habit. Cry about it. Get a gifted sub. Wait, what happened? Oh, Luca was like, "Woo, margaritas," and then Mark was like, "Look at this." No, 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 no. Mark is the #1 Phantom fan. Let's go. Mark hasn't bought one of my merch prints yet, so he's not my #1 fan yet. Shake my head. Even though I am bringing one for him at Anime North. Hello, Palpa. It's going good. Tutu. You didn't buy it through my website. No Corona yet. Yeah, exactly. Sag. We're open for Corona. God, I can't speak. Corona specifically. Just sell it directly. Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna pay me cash for it. Evade taxes for real. Bro, it's plastic. Guys, it's shot. Listen, I don't drink that often, so you'll have to forgive me. I've always been a lightweight. I was drinking like straight vodka, so like you gotta give me some credit for that as well. I'm gonna wait until my ad break's over before I open this. 10 shots of vodka is pretty rough. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Any Susei? No Susei. Thank you for the hydrate, Luca. I filled up my water bottle for that, but I forgot to take the sip earlier from your other redeem, so let me do 2. Yeah, so the vodka I'm drinking is 38% alcohol. That's not terrible per se. I really like Kettle One as a brand. No, I'm drinking Absolute, and I guess I did finish that bottle, so I'm like on a margarita mix now, but kind of funny story, but like you bought the Noel? It's actually a pain to drink. Oh no. Dude, I like the taste of Kettle One by itself. The Absolute that I was drinking is like a the raspberry mix. It's not bad, but you know, it could be less rough if I was like mixing it with like cranberry juice or something. I've actually never had gin unless it was like in a mixed drink that I've had that I didn't realize. Miku drink was nice, just real thick. I see. The first time I ever like drank alcohol was like an accident when I was like 7. I like was staying up all night drinking lemonade basically, or just pretty much anything that was in our fridge, but I was like watching Scooby-Doo VHS tapes, and like it was my first 24-hour like staying up all night. And my mom had like a glass of wine in the fridge mixed with something, and I drank I drank that glass because I thought it was just lemonade because it looked like lemonade. I was like, huh, that tasted kind of funny. And then my mom the next day was like, who drank out of my glass? And I'm just like, it was me. Kind of embarrassing. I don't think I got drunk from that though, even at 7, so you know, it is what it is. Sheesh. All right, welcome back for the people who had to go through the ads. I already kind of opened the pack, but let's see what's in it. The first card, we have Fauna, another duplicate. I kind of hope I get her as a foil as well. Oh, she's so cute. She's Kurone's wife. I don't know how to say her name, but it starts with an O. I love her. Akuya. Oh, I might have said that wrong. Excuse my scuffed Japanese. Fess, you were next to the biggest fan of her. Aw, that's cute. Didn't she like not really want to like? She wasn't really like into how do you say it? Like moku. That's not what I was thinking. I was gonna say like, never mind. Don't worry about it. I thought the 3D animation of her and Kurane like proposing to each other was adorable though. It's so cute. On to the next card. Is the next card foil already? I guess I've been through 3 cards. There it is. Kawa. Halia, notice me. Notice the card I just pulled. I think she might be lurking. Oh. I was wrong. I thought I was putting the sleeve on, but I'm sliding it over the card. I'm sorry, Halia. Forgive me. Listen, I can. Thank you for the hydrate, Luca. Thank you. I appreciate the H2O. I actually love drinking water. Is it weird? Like, I know some people don't like the blandness of water. I like water though. Thank you for the hydrate, Peter. It was so tasteless. Mark, you don't like the taste of water. You Gatorade drinker. Get out of here. LA water tastes nasty. Oof. Rip. It depends. It really depends on location. It's not like I like drinking water, I just don't like drinking anything else. What about alcohol then? I thought you liked that. Except for wine. I think I've only had wine like once. One shot. Alright. Let me finish opening this pack and then like just getting it out of the pack. The concept of drinking tap water was so foreign to me until moving to Canada. See, like, I live in Colorado, so like the tap water isn't that bad here, at least where I live. I think in certain parts of it is, but like where I live specifically, it's not that bad. Kelly is just like that. Alright, let me take that shot. Once the water tastes kind of funky. So no. Recommend, that's fair. Shit, I just spilled it on my chair. Dart, this shot's for you. Thank you. Oh, man, that margarita mix is so good. Okay, what is it? Like a pink lemonade margarita mix. SoCal water instead is just I. SoCal water is disgusting. I will say that, like, at the old warehouse that I used to work at, the tap water from there, like, me and my coworker were like setting up shop that, like, because we had just moved in to that area or that warehouse, and like we were both super thirsty. And we're like, all right, let's just drink the tap water. And we drank the tap water. It was so fucking disgusting. I could not. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever drank. We're out here trying to kill you. Oh no, Luca. Just so hard. Yeah. That's how ours was as well. Alright. And so sorry. I'm getting to the point I just laugh at anything. I just speak and I start laughing. We have Kowo. That's the first card in this pack. Look how water made me dehydrated. See, I've only been to California once. And it was like not on purpose. I was visiting family in Ohio and we went by train. But on the way not on purpose. Yeah. I mean California's fine. But like I was visiting family in Ohio. That trip was kind of crazy. I'll talk about it a little bit more in a little bit, but see, that's the thing, Luca. Since we went by train, like going there it was fine, but the Mississippi River was flooding that year. And then so it flooded over the train tracks, and so on the way back, we had to go up through like all the northern states and then down to California and then back to Ohio or not Ohio, Colorado. Sorry. So like we went up through all the northern states and then down and then back. It was quite a trip, and it was all paid for by Amtrak. So yeah, so we got to see I got to see so much of like the United States because of that, which is awesome. And like I don't know, pretty cool. I think I went through like 20 or something states during that trip because of that. That is insane. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Papa, I will. I'll let you know. Yeah, they made me go the long way because it like the river flooded over the train tracks, so we couldn't go back the same way we came. It's a cool trip though. I got to see my grandma before she passed, and actually I rode on the world's second fastest roller coaster at the time, which was pretty cool. It's like really scary at the same time. I'm not really like scared of heights, but I don't know. Zen? Oh no. You love roller coasters, Luca? Yeah, they're fun. I rode on the it's called the Top Thrill Dragster. I think the top speed is like 162 miles per hour. I might be wrong. Let me look it up real quick. Let me not spoil the card I'm about to pull. It wasn't the Top Thrill Dragster. It was the other fast roller coaster there. Because at the time, the Top Thrill Dragster was the fastest roller coaster in the world at Cedar Point. But the one I went on was the Millennium Force, I think. Was this the cheetah one? No. But the one that I went on, it was like right over Lake Erie. So like when you got to the top, you're just like looking down, and you just see this massive drop, and there's just like Lake Erie like right below you. It's so cool, so fun. I would recommend for anybody who goes to Cedar Point. Funny story about that too. So in the same day, you're not supposed to like walk to the theme park because there's like a bridge that goes across, right? And it looks like there's sidewalks on both sides of the road, but they're not actually sidewalks, and you're not supposed to walk. But like at the time, we didn't know that, and there wasn't like any signage or anything saying like, "Oh, don't walk on this, don't walk across the bridge." So like my family was walking across the bridge, and we actually got stopped by a cop, and the cop actually drove us to the theme park. So I got to ride in a cop car that day, and then ride on the second fastest roller coaster in the world at the time. And then, so coming home, we were like, okay, well, we can't walk across, the bridge, so we're gonna have to call a taxi. And so we scheduled a taxi driver. And then the taxi driver actually never showed up. So like we waited and waited and waited, and they didn't show up. No cab showed up for us. And so like my mom called back the taxi company and was like, hey, we've been waiting here for a while. And so the owner of the taxi company comes in his limousine and picks us up. And so I got to ride in a limousine and a cop car and the world's second fastest roller coaster all on the same day. Pretty wild. US walking laws are so weird. True, Peter. But yeah, so like, I don't know. That's like, that was the highlight of the trip, honestly. It's just that and one of the days that I was there, I was like at my grandma's house and I fell asleep in their hammock on their yard, and there was a tornado warning and I slept through that. I got yelled at for sleeping outside in the hammock. Oops. Yeah, that it was such a wild day. Absolute mood. For real. It's so nice. Like I will say the weather in Ohio sucks during the summertime because it's like some days it'll be super humid and like it'll rain and then stop raining and then rain again. When you were a kid, you would sleep in through tornado warning. Wake up in the basement the next morning. Oh no, Luca. Yeah. I like, I don't know, I wasn't phased by it, I guess. Like, I didn't wake up until my grandma was like yelling at me. The only other thing I remember from that trip was like in Ohio, like everybody just walks around barefoot, like at least in the town that my grandma lived at. And like, I obviously they don't walk around barefoot everywhere, but like at home, you know, you just like, you're walking in your yard barefoot. And so I was walking in the yard and I stepped on a bee. And the bee like stung my foot, and like every step that I took, it like just shoved the stinger further in. I was like, no. Weather in Ohio sucks. I can fix that statement. Ohio sucks. For the most part, Zen, you're not wrong. Oh no, I know. Look, it was so painful. Amber Heard, is that you? I don't know about that. Yeah, it was so bad. I'm like, my family's from Ohio though, so like, you know, had to visit them. I don't know if I would go back to Ohio now that like my grandma passed a couple of years ago. So I don't really know like my cousins or the other side of my family all that well. Anyway, I've been on a tangent for what feels like forever. Let's go to the next card. That's another if you don't have to be in Ohio, don't be in Ohio. Good policy. For real. Rennie? I might be saying that wrong. Yeah, that's true. I didn't hate Ohio when I went, but like, also, I don't have that many memories of it. Like, Ohio to me was like during the summer and the rain sucked and it was super humid. It was not as bad as Arizona humid. Cleveland was okay. Yeah, so like, I'm from Columbus, but like I moved to Colorado like 1 year old after my brother was born. They have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, museums, etc. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm from Columbus, but I didn't live in Ohio very long. I've lived in Colorado like all my life. Like, I'm used to the mountains and the outdoors and fresh air. I'm so sorry. I know being from Ohio is pain. But like, I didn't live there very long. I don't remember it. The mountains call for him. Yeah, exactly. I live in the mountains. I love the mountains. I love going hiking and being in the outdoors. What was I saying? Ohio. Yeah, it's like super humid during the summer. It sucked. Anyway. Next card. To finish this pack. Aw, no Corone. I went camping in like southern Colorado and it was so nice. Like, I don't know. I live in kind of like in Colorado. That's all I'll say. But like, southern Colorado is beautiful. I will say that much. If you're ever visiting, like, people say the northern part of Colorado is great, but like the southern Colorado is so nice for views and just like hiking, camping, all that. I guess it would be southwest Colorado, per se. If you go to the eastern part, it's just like plains and there's less of nothingness. The San Juan National Forest is my favorite national forest that I've been to. On to the next pack. I thought it was Kobo again. I was like, oh no, I pulled 3 Kobos. It's not Kobo though. The Kobo call for him. I'm just oh no, Kobo's not calling for me. I mean, it'd be cool if I got a Kobo. What are these? Chill piece. Got one of her. I have her foil version right here. Rone, yay! Let's go, my wife. I love her. She's not actually my wife, but I love her. She's so cute. I recently watched her debut stream and she was so nervous during it and it was so adorable, honestly. I feel her like on a spiritual level. She's so fun. Finally, I know, Peter, for real. Renee set the standard for debut streams. For real, for real. There she is in all of her glory. I hope I get the foil version of her. I have like... Oh, I only have 1 pack left. I should have bought more. That's fine though. I'll probably end up buying her SP version anyway, because I'm trying to have like a complete set of all of her cards. She's in, excuse me. She's in Rebirth as well. Like, they have Hololive sets in Rebirth for you. And there's, like, 4 signed cards, but, like, they're all the same art. So I'm like, okay, if I just get one, then, like, covers all 4, right? There's, like, they're all the same art, but they're just 4 different cards. Anyway. Onto the last card. Go Mama set the standard. Highest debut live viewership in Hololive history. Oh, Mark. Oh look. A Sora SP, or not SP, foil. Let's go. The original. So I have a friend. She collects dolls. And Hololive has, as far as I know, they just have a single doll of Sora. Which is cool. She might end up getting it eventually. I'm like trying to convince her. That's cool though. Echo Mama is the outlier. Yeah. Phantom Mama with debut win. I'm just kidding. My mom does support me though with my streaming, which is really awesome. I'm really glad she is supportive of me for it. The last one, guys. One last pack for Hololive, and then I'm on to Shangri-La Frontier. I think that's how you say it anyway. SFL? SLF? My parents have no idea outside of what is expected. Okay, that's fair. See, I still live with my mom, so like she could hear me whenever I did my karaoke, which is embarrassing, but like it is what it is. I don't really care. She doesn't care either, so it's all good. She supports me of it. I've tried to explain to them and they're just like, oh, that's nice. That's pretty much how my mom is. Like, I told her about how I recently, for my like new model debut, I had a art print made by Dia, one of our friends, YouTuber friends, and the art's super cute. But like I had prints made of it, or I made them myself actually. But I'm selling them on my website, and like I showed my mom, and she was like, "Oh, those are super cute." And then she like took a picture, and she's like, "I'm gonna show your cousins," and I'm like, "Okay, you don't have to do that, but it's fine." Let me grab one of those prints real quick for the people who might have not seen it yet. It's super awesome. I love the art for it. But yeah, this is the art for it. Super cute. I love it so much. I love the little cat right there that Dia added. Yeah. Yeah, I posted it on Twitter. I do have like signed copies as well that I'm selling. I don't have too many that I'm selling overall. Dia drew this? Yeah, she did. She did. I was so happy with how it turned out, and like I want to make like an actual playmat for it with the art. But I don't know how many people would be like interested in that as like merch. I think like if I was going to do that, it would be very limited. But I only had about a little bit more than 15 of these that turned out that I was happy with when I made them myself. Because you can kind of see it in this one, but there's like lines. When I was printing them, I didn't have my printer set up properly, and so like it messed up the prints. So like a decent amount came out messed up, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna sell those ones because they're messed up. But the ones that turned out good, I am selling. So there was like one specifically that it came out, and like as I was printing, my my internet shut off, and I was like, oh no. And so like half the print is just empty. There's somebody who actually bought that one specifically. So it is what it is. That one's extra rare. On the back side of them, you can't really see it in the, I guess you can kind of see it, but like there's like a kind of shimmer to the prints. But yeah, on the back side, I've been labeling the bottom right corner. Call him out for it. Yeah, it was Maple. Maple bought that print specifically. Let me grab it real quick. Yeah, so this is the one of one where my printer shut off. This one specifically is going to Maple because he asked for it. When I showed him, I was talking to him as I was printing them, and I was like, bruh, my printer just shut off, or my internet just shut off. I'm so annoyed. But yeah. So yeah, that's what my signature looks like for them. I have like a notebook where I practice like my signature so many times because it's like I don't know what I want to do for it really, and this is kind of what I settled with. I thought it was kind of cute. You have like the cat ears right there, and then on the P it's kind of like a tail, not too much on that one, and then the cat face. Really cute. But overall, I'm super happy with how the art turned out. I love Dia for doing such a good job on it. She is such an awesome artist, and I always love commissioning her for things. I commissioned her for my third character in like my lore as well, which I showed on my debut stream, but that character turned out super awesome as well. I'll need to post that art on Twitter actually. I just haven't. Oh no, Mark, it censored it for me. I don't know what you said. At least in OBS. Let me go back to my channel. It's still censored. Oh. It is what it is. But yeah. My third character is super cute as well. I'm super happy with how she turned out. Anyway. Let me finish this pack. Let me finish this box. I don't think I'm going to get through all 3 of my boxes of the shangri packs as well. I might get through like one of them at the rate I'm going. Okay. Not with that attitude. Mark, you gotta understand. It's taken me an hour and a half to finish 2 boxes. It's only 12 packs in these boxes total. Oh look, it's Ina. Peter, I don't know if you're still here, but I pulled Ina. Just the regular version. Let's go. So cute, so kawaii. He got you the stamped version? Yeah, I remember. I didn't make it to your stream because I was working, but I watched part of the VOD, so nice. And Zen, thank you for the shot. Let me take that real quick. Margarita mix smells so good, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's just like a lemonade mix, but
Welcome back to the no judgment zone. Clear your mind of everything but breath and being good at video games.
Random Hololive only gave you the foil. Let's go. I hope out of this last pack that I pull at least one of the characters that I carry in a foil. I probably won't. But I mean, it'll still be cool either way. I'm super happy with all these cards. They're so pretty. Weiss does such a good job with their foils. I know I said that earlier, but thank you for the shot, son. I just took it. We're at 11 now. That's crazy. So glad this set doesn't have SRs because I'd be gone. Because I said earlier when I started stream that every SR I pulled would be a shot. I'm not counting these as SRs. Because they're not. Anyway. After Ina, we have... Don't know who she is, but she's cute. Koyori? Probably said that right. I want to practice my Japanese. She's actually super popular in Japanese. Oh, nice. That's good to know. Thank you, Peter. She's cute. I need to look into more just Hololive VTubers. Like, apparently one of the best Satsura. Like Lemmy. I see. I'll be honest, when I started VTubing, like I didn't really know about Hololive at all. I think I knew about Gura, right? Maybe Kobo at the time. But it was Iron Mouse and Sea Dog playing video games together that made me get into VTubing. And that's when I kind of like first started to learn about VTubers. So like I don't really know that much about Hololive. I do know that their VTubers are all super cute though. Sea Dog voice actor, exactly. I got to see him live. Hold on. I have a poster from that event. Fellow trash taste enjoyer. Yeah, look at this. There it is. Hold on. Kind of hard to see because of how big it is. But there's Sea Dog and Giguk. And I was like, where's Joey's signature? It's right there. Yeah, I have a trash taste poster from their 2022 tour. You went to that event with the poster tube. Nice. You need to frame yours. I know. Mine's kind of damaged a little bit. You can kind of see, or maybe not, but like there's damage in the corner. But yeah, it super fun event. I loved getting to see them live. I don't know if you guys noticed, but somewhere on here the dates are actually wrong, or like one of the events for the show is wrong on here. So yeah, that's a fun little fact about that poster. They messed up the date. I'm too tipsy to be able to find it, but you know, it's there somewhere on the poster. But yeah, I got to see them live and it was so fun. I went with my brother. Misprints make things even more valuable. I think all of them were misprinted though, so I don't know if it's that much more valuable. Yeah, seeing them live was so cool. Yeah, that's what I thought, Peter. You know, to somebody who doesn't know, might be able to sell it for a little bit more. I was kind of sad whenever they announced they were selling those posters on their website. I was like, dang, I was kind of hoping they would say it's like an event exclusive, but they sold them for a little while, like on their website, so anybody could have bought them. But yeah, super fun. They did like a game show for their tour for the people who didn't go, and it was just fun. I don't know. I originally watched Giguk, and like honestly, he's the reason that I even got into anime in the first place. Like him and my ex-girlfriend at the time, back in like 2015, I guess. LA came with the bad anime takes. Oh, Colorado was just as bad. Trust me. It's so funny that literally everybody from the Trash Taste tour up to Colorado like had said that Ohio was the worst state. Kirito enjoys a lot of them. I like Kirito. I don't love him, but he's alright. I like Sword Art Online. So. Anyway. Sen? No. I just like Asuna, to be honest. She's cute. I don't like the incest arc or any of that, but everything else was okay. I like the concept too. I think being trapped in a VR game sounds awful, but SAO was good for 3 episodes. That's fair. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I liked Alicization. SAO was good because we got the abridged version. True. All right, guys. Last one of the Hololive. Who did I get? No, it's not Korone. Oh, she's another gamer liver. Yo. I guess they're not called livers. They're called what are they called in Hololive? Are they called livers? That was Niji who used that term. Oop. Oh shit. Just talents, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. So I'm actually really happy with her. She's cute. I have a friend, another fellow VTuber that I actually met at the Fan Expo in Denver. He said that she's his favorite. So idols. Yeah, you're right, son. All right. Almost 2 hours in, and we finally finished the Hololive. Let me put these away real quick so they don't get damaged. Okay. We're all idols. Yeah, that's why. If you missed my karaoke stream, I'm sorry, but you missed out on the Phantom Idol arc. It was very short-lived. So the next box that I'm opening, 2 hours in, is Rebirth for You. Different card game. Made by the same company that makes Ois. Boshi Road? I think that's what their name is. But yeah. Rebirth for You. This is Shangri La Frontier. If you haven't seen the anime, so good. I loved it. I like went into it and I was like misspelled idiot. Respect the comment. Then Bushiroad makes hella card games for real. I originally I wasn't planning on buying anything that was outside of Whis, because like coming from Magic, that's the only card game I really play. Like I play Magic the Gathering, I collect Magic cards. I own quite a bit of Magic. But like I wasn't invested in Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. But then whenever I kind of like looked into like cards made for VTubers, I was like, oh, Hololive has these cards with Whis. Got into it. I talked to Pete, and he hooked me up, of course. But then I was talking about like animes that I like, and he was like, oh yeah, Shangri just is having this print for Rebirth for You, and I was like, all right. And so I bought 3 boxes of this. I know nothing about this card game, so excuse me in advance. But I love this anime. It was so good. I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it yet. I went into it thinking like, oh, this is gonna be okay, and then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is so good. Actually, it's basically an anime about a guy who exclusively plays like trash video games. You got up. All right, Palpa. Thank you for the shot. Let me take it real quick. Shangri, yeah, it's based around a guy who plays mostly trash video games, but instead he decided to play a video game that's considered good or really great, honestly. Wishy Road is making the Hololive. Yeah, exactly, Dart. Exactly. I saw that on Twitter. Super excited about that. But yeah, for those who haven't watched Shangri, it's very good. Let me just sum it up as that. Very good. Would recommend. My more favorite recent animes that have come out in times. I take this shot. Cheers. Thank you, Palpa. You'll drink with me. I love that my shots are like closer to like a shot and a half. So really we'd be at like almost 24 shots at this point. Or 22, I guess. Let's open this though. Oh, this. So cute. What's her name? I'm trying to remember. It's like Emmy. It's like Emil. I think it's the full name, but they just call her Emmy. She can transform into like humanoid form, where she's a female bunny girl, basically. Very cute. She's an NPC in the game, but has like almost, I would say, like AI characteristics, like new age AI. Very cute. So in these, I'm looking specifically for the main character, which is Sunraku, and just like any of the main cast, I guess. But I want them as the character card SPs. There's Emmy again. Very cute. What's her name? I cannot remember her name. This is like her in-game character. She has a main crush, or she has a crush on the main character. She isn't able to confess to him, and she's like struggles throughout the anime, but she's cute. She in the game, she's like one of the most OP like player characters. So is that one of the other main characters? I don't remember his name, but he plays a female character in shangri. It's Emmy again. And there's the wolf that kind of scarred up the main character, Sunraku. This is a, what would you call it? Like a world boss. If you've ever played any kind of like MMORPG, this is a world boss character. They're very powerful, and he tried to solo it and got defeated by it, but he got like a permanent debuff on his character, basically, where he has like scars, or they look more like tattoos on the character itself, but pretty cool. And the last one. What's this? Oh, I was like, couldn't recognize the character. Pretty neat. Not what I'm looking for. Almost grabbed another box to open. I was like, wait, I haven't even gone through the first one. I think I'm just going to do one of these boxes and then a little bit of Oshinoko, and then I might call it for the night. Because it's getting late. And I'm getting sleepy from all the drinks. Don't want to pass out on stream. Even though that's still a possibility at this point. There's another Emmy card. I don't fully know the rarities in this game. I do know that they have like character sign cards. So it'd be like this guy. This is the main character of this show, Sunraku. And then they would have like a signature on it. But then they also have like a regular version of the card that has signatures, so not sure what those would be key. I think those would be like just regular SPs basically from Lease if you were to compare them. Next card. So this guy is like the main leader of the like rabbit NPCs in the game. So like he's the father of Emmy. He's like a divine master blacksmith or something like that. He's pretty cool. They have like a little scene for him that I really liked in the show. Sunraku's other disguise, where he just wears like a bunch of bed sheets over himself, trying to hide from other player characters. And then there's Sunraku and Emmy. Double rare. On to the next pack. Oh, it's Pencil Gun. I might be saying her name wrong, but I think her in-game character is Arthur Pencil Gun. It's cute. I liked her as a character. Very good. You thought this was Fairy Tale for a hot second? No, not quite. This is Shangri. Show that it's like very personal to me, I guess you could say. One of the newer shows that I like really got into. I watched the show and I was like, oh, this is so good actually. Was not expecting a lot going into it, but would recommend. Next card. Another card of the leader of the Rabbit Clan. I don't know if they would call it a clan in the game, but Rabbit franchise group basically. They have like their own little secret town, and Sunraku kind of in the show he is playing the game and he gets to the second town, I believe. Sorry for the spoilers for anybody who might want to watch it, but gets to the second town and he ends up in a secret scenario and he meets this guy. There's Sunraku eating a mushroom, it looks like. Emmy, very cute. So that's what the girl who has the main character, or crush on the main character, Sunraku, looks like. I can't remember her name. You'll have to forgive me for that. But that's her, and then that's her in-game character model. On to the next one. I don't know why this art is kind of funny. Like the POV, I guess. Arthur eating something with what looks like ketchup on her face. Oop. Emmy being cute. Girl, I can't remember her name. Oh, looks like we have a foil in the next one. That's exciting. Is it signed though? That's the question. It is not. The Emmy foil though. That's our first foil of this set. Very cool. I like looked over at Spotify for a second, and the song that's playing is the art for it says "Go to Sleep." Not quite yet, but I will eventually. There is 5 more packs in this box. The next one. Just knocked over my pile of bulk. Excuse me. I don't know if you could hear me, but I just yawned. Character I don't know the name of. Or can't remember the name. They like introduced this character and I was kind of like, didn't really care. The main characters that I like are Emmy and Sunraku. And the girl that's interested in him. Sunraku, I mean. Emmy? Oh, Sunraku. Oh. There's Arthur. I guess a Arthur sign card would be really cool too. Oh, for a second I was like, oh wait, it's Arthur. No, not a. Oh, wait, it is foil though. Kind of hard to tell, but there is foiling on like the outline of the card, so I don't know how rare that card is. Probably not as rare as this one. And on to the next pack. Here's Emmy looking scared. Arthur? Emmy again. Raku. Arthur. Sunraku and Emmy. Oh man, I can't remember who this character is actually. Be too drunk to remember, but I feel like she was part of the guild that the character who likes Sunraku is in. So Arthur is like the opposite of the guild that Sunraku is in. Or not Sunraku, but the girl who Sunraku is in. Oh. Good shout from Peter. All right. Thank you, Peter. More margarita mixed. Yep, yep. Cheers. think during this ad break, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. Thank you for the shot, though, Peter. Am I alive? I am alive. I just got back. Sorry about that. Let me finish this pack. So we got Sunraku. And Sunraku again. Oh, another foil. I do not remember her name. It's not Darkness. It's not like that important to the story, so that's why I can't remember her name. It's Arthur and Sunraku fighting each other. Got 3 more packs for this box, and then after that, I'm probably gonna find someone to raid because I am getting tired and I gotta be up early for work tomorrow. Don't remind you about work. I know. I was at work at like I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I'm waking up early and working late. Oof. That's rough. Like I said before, I work like a really physically demanding job and I wake up really early in the morning for most of our contract work. So like I'm always tired. Like today I've been up since 3 a.m. give or take. A little bit earlier than that. I took like a little nap before stream, but that's also why I was like an hour late to stream. Oops. Anyway. It's I can't remember her name, but it's Emmy's sister. She's so cute. She's like apprentice blacksmith. Is Sunraku giving a thumbs up? I just remember this character's name. So in game, she's known as like Cyber Zero. I don't remember what her like actual name is though. There's Emmy. Oh, another foil. Oh, I don't think that's what her name is, but I might be wrong, and it might be. So I think with these, it's one card to the back, and then the rest of the pack should be normal. To the front, I mean. Emmy. Looking distressed. She does have to deal with a lot of Sunraku's BS. Swordsman. The main character in the lore. Not really main character, but main NPC, I guess. I can't remember. They're in charge of like some form of guild. Papa, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. You. There's 0 card. Sunraku. Nothing special about him though. Oh wait, it's a foil. Can't really tell too much. You can kind of see from the border. No, I'm having like hiccups now. Two more packs left. Oh, wait, Never mind. It's just this one.
So from now until the end, I'm gonna make all of my dreams come true. I will follow my heart, our future's bright. So we will find
Sunraku. He plays like a beef kind of build in the anime. Sorry, it's so cute actually for this card. I like it. It's very funny. Oh. It looks like Sunraku getting some kind of poison on him. Emmy. And Arthur. As a foil. I think I have the regular version of that card as well. From earlier. Not sure if that's actually from the anime or if that's from the manga. But yeah, that was it for the box. I got 2 like full foil art, and then actually no, I got 4. So I got 4 full art foils, and then 2 of just like the bordered foils. Peter, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that real quick. Alright. I think I'm gonna save the last of my boxes for another stream in the future. You have 2 more of these. And then a little bit more than 2 more. Yeah. And I have like a little bit more than half of a box of Oshinoko from Whis. No Sigs, but yeah, I know. Really hoping for like a Sig character from this specifically, because those are worth quite a bit of money right now. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll get lucky with the Oshinoko and I'll pull like a Hoshino signed card. That'd be really awesome, honestly. Here's the box for reference. 2 more. Hello, Flash. I do also have a Bochi box, but it's just bulk. It's already been open. Yeah, good morning, Flash. Again, just one more time. These are the foil cards that I pulled from the Hololive boxes. There's 2 of them that I did. There they are. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream now before I pass out on stream because I am really tired. Let me find someone to raid real quick. I don't know who's live right now. I think Shaz might be live. Yeah, Shaz is live right now. Let's raid Shaz. I haven't actually raided Shaz before. I'm sorry, Flash. It do be like that sometimes. I am a little bit. It's Hololive music time on. Oh, nice. Let's go. Let's watch some Hololive music with Shaz. K-pop Fridays. Yeah. All right. let me type in the raid command. Oh no. I failed at copying the text for names. So there we go. Sorry. 13 shots deep, and I do be feeling it quite a bit. So, let me do the raid message real quick, and then everybody show Shaz some love if you're not already in her stream right now. The Meow Meow raid. Thank you again for watching me during this. I had quite a bit of fun. I do be quite a bit silly drunk though, so who knows how I'll feel about it tomorrow morning when I wake up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. One more before I leave. Alright, Dart. Alright. This one is for you, Dart. One more for the road, yeah. Just to make sure that I fully pass out tonight. Come by. Cheers. Sheesh. I've been feeling very drunk the last few shots, so this one is definitely gonna put me over the edge, I think. 14. Anyway, bye everyone. Oh.